1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Humayun Zebabasi. First, the headlines. Prime Minister inaugurated work on the Babe Pakistan project and laid the foundation stone of extension and widening project of Bulletin Road in Lahore today. Shehbaz Sharif has stressed the need to improve coordination among Federation and the provinces to improve the law and order situation. At the United Nations, Pakistan has reaffirmed its commitment for poverty eradication and fostering of social inclusion. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, complete shutdown is being observed today to mark the martyrdom anniversary of Kashmiri leader Muhammad Maqbool Butt. And now the news in details. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif inaugurated work on the Babe Pakistan project and laid the foundation stone of extension and widening project of Bulletin Road in Lahore today. Addressing a ceremony on the occasion, he said the Babe Pakistan project reminds us of the great sacrifices rendered by Muslims during migration from India to Pakistan after partition. He said thousands of migrants stayed at Walton Migrants Camp after the partition, where local people welcomed them with open hearts and arms. He said Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah had also visited this camp during 1948. The Prime Minister said that this project will be completed without any further funds from the government and include the central business district to generate its own income. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed to ensure full implementation of the decisions taken by the Apex Committee. Chairing a meeting in Islamabad on overall law and order situation in the country, he said protection of citizens is the top priority of government and no lapse in security would be tolerated. The Prime Minister stressed the need to improve contacts and coordination among Federation and the provinces to bring improvement in the law and order situation. Minister of Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb has reiterated the government's commitment to revive the economy. Addressing a news conference in Abbottabad, she said the government is focused on national development and prosperity with ultimate objective of self-reliance. Organizational Convention of Pakistan Muslim League Noon will be held in Islamabad today. This was stated by Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb. She said that Senior Vice President and Party's Chief Organizer Maryam Nawaz will address the organizational convention. Pakistan and France have signed roadmap for bilateral cooperation that envisages deepening of relations in all fields of mutual interest. The agreement was inked during the 14th round of Pakistan-France bilateral political consultations in Paris. Foreign Secretary Dr. Asad Majid Khan led the Pakistan side, while the French side was led by Secretary General of Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Anne-Marie de Costes. The two sides agreed to strengthen partnerships in political, economic development, defense, security, education, culture, migration, climate change, and other domains. The Foreign Secretary also briefed his French counterpart on regional situation and the challenges related to peace and security in the region. Pakistan has reaffirmed its commitment to fulfilling the goals and objectives in the World Summit for Social Development and 24th General Assembly session. During 61st session on Commission on Social Development in New York, Deputy Permanent Representative at Pakistan Mission to UN, Amir Khan, expressed Pakistan's commitment for poverty eradication, promotion of productive employment and fostering of social inclusion. He said Pakistan is still reeling from worst natural disaster of floods. Despite financial constraints, government provided cash grants of $250 million to over 2 million households. Chief Minister Gilgit-Baltistan Muhammad Khalid Khurshid has said that the government will strongly encourage investors in green energy and alternative energy projects in the region. He was talking to a representative Norwegian delegation who called on him in Gilgit. Khalid Khurshid said GB has great potential in the hydropower sector and his government will cooperate with investors. The Norwegian delegation expressed their willingness for investment in hydropower and upgrading the transmission system and reduction of line losses. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, complete shutdown is being observed today to mark the martyrdom anniversary of Kashmiri leader Muhammad Maqbool Butt. Muhammad Maqbool Butt was hanged by India in New Delhi's Tihar jail on 11th February 1984 for his role in Kashmir freedom movement. In the United States, an F-22 fighter jet has shot down an unidentified object flying high over Alaska. The Pentagon's chief spokesperson, Brigadier General Patrick Ryder, in statement said a missile downed the latest craft, which was about the size of a small car. The development comes less than a week after the US military brought down a Chinese balloon that was flying across the US. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, you can log on to our website, radio.gov.p. You can also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.